Are you thinking about moving or relocating to Fort Lauderdale, Florida and the surrounding areas? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 things you need to know before moving here that will help you navigate and transition with as little stress as possible. Step 1, speak to a local lender. It's very different when you're working with a local lender who knows the rules, the taxes, whether it's the city and the county compared to a national bank. When it comes to a national bank, they just kind of do things on their own timeline. And when you've already pinpointed your home and your offer's been accepted, the last thing you want is to lose the home because maybe a bank or a national lender just missed the timeline. Things move very quickly when it comes to Florida properties, whether it's the lender, inspections, closing, everything kind of moves fast, so you need someone who can move quickly with you. If you're not planning on financing your home and just purchase it with cash, you will still be required to show some kind of proof of funds, and that can be in 2 ways. Either a bank statement, so if you need to move some funds around, make sure to do that well in advance, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, just reach out to your bank and ask them for some kind of verification letter, so that way we can prove that you have the financial wherewithal. Step 2, schedule a time to meet with me, whether it's in person or online over Zoom. I always do an initial consultation, so that way we make sure we're on the same page. We make sure we know what area to focus on, as well as we're getting what you want and also what you need. So that way when we are looking at homes, we're not wasting any time. Step 3, plan your move. Start researching and seeing what's best for your family to make the move, especially if it's long distance. You can be looking at movers where they load up the entire truck, but they always have like a 2-week delivery schedule. So what I recommend and what we did for our family is we used pods. We actually split it up into 2 deliveries where I was able to pack half the items, send them off to Florida, and then that way when we actually arrived, we had a table to eat off of, chairs to sit in, a couch to sit on, beds to sleep on. And then 2 weeks later, when this last pod or the second pod arrived, we weren't so stressed about, our items. And then if you really want to get rid of things, Facebook Marketplace is a really great one. If you're just getting started and you haven't figured out which city you want to move to, whether it's Fort Lauderdale, Dania Beach, Pompano Beach, Hollywood, Coral Springs, Davie, and so much more, I'm going to go ahead and put a link right here for you to check it out later. My name is Adela Philipson, and I am a local realtor here in the greater Fort Lauderdale, Florida area. So if you are thinking about moving here, relocating here, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All the information is down below in the description so we can help you move to the area. Step 4, determine if you're going to be here for the closing. I have helped many families from out of state and even out of the country relocate to Florida. And what I specialize in is not just virtual showings, but I've even done virtual inspections and virtual walkthroughs, and you're kind of wondering what that entails. So for the actual inspections, what I have the inspectors do is give me a little video summary of them speaking and explaining their findings, because let's face it, reading a 20 to 50 page inspection report can be overwhelming. You don't really know what you're reading or seeing, and then you have to reach out to the inspector. I go ahead and have them do a little video summary for you, as well as the virtual walkthrough right before closing. I do a video of the property so you can see the condition of the property before we close. And last but not least, I do take possession of the keys, so that way when you do finally arrive, I can hand those over and welcome you home. Step 5, call me. If you don't call me, I can't help you. Not only that, but as fun as it is to look at homes online, whether it's Zillow, Redfin, or even Realtor, they don't necessarily update as frequently as one would hope. So I always, unfortunately, hate to tell people that a home is under contract as of 2 days ago, or that home sold 2 weeks ago. So give me a call so I can give you what you want, what you need, and really what's available. If you want to learn more about the area, go ahead and watch the next video here. And if you don't want to miss out on anything else, make sure to subscribe. See you later, alligator.